Have you ever felt your inspect and adapts are not very effective? You feel a little like you're in the movie Groundhog Day, where you're in a state of repeat and they go nowhere? Perhaps you have experienced one of these types of situations. Not everyone's problem is necessarily addressed. Not a common foundation everyone is aligned to. You never see the benefit of your INA, and not everyone cares about actually working on the same things, or just not seeing the forest through the trees. Every PI, you want to see a clear path to where you're actually heading. So why is it that we spend so much time focusing on the problem, and why not start focusing on desired outcomes first? So according to research in neuroscience, it's not the best state to actually keep people if you're wanting to create a toward state and get to action quickly. So, is there another way to think about this? Let's take the amount of time we spend on fishbone diagrams and root cause analysis that we're all taught to do and multiply that by the number of people focusing on it. Now that's a lot of stinking dollars, right? We're supposed to be helping eliminate waste. That seems quite wasteful. So in this video, we're going to learn some options to help you shift away from focusing on problems and be more solution-oriented and outcome-driven for your inspect and adapt events. So let's get started. So for the latest tips and tricks on how to change the game with Agile and move more towards a people-centric and solution-oriented and outcome-driven approach, subscribe to my channel and be sure to hit the bell to get notified when I post my new video. Hi, I'm Veronica Stewart. I'm an Agile coach and I help achieve employee engagement and optimize customer satisfaction so your company can better navigate change and leverage innovation. So let's talk about option number one, and that is really redesigning how you're going to facilitate that problem-solving area of your inspect and adapt. And first of all, we're going to narrow it down to the one thing, and I'm channeling Gary Kelly's one thing, that is going to help you achieve your business outcomes. Yes, so we are going to have what is that top business outcome, and then have conversations about how to achieve it, completely shifting from that problem solving, which we usually go, what problems do we have? Very different, right? So we're going to have more of a positive toward state of people focusing, really using that frontal lobe and that creative innovation thinking on how to meet those business outcomes. And so that is your first option to shifting away from problem to outcome focused INAs. So option number two is to use the path to agility. Now, this is an outcome-based agile transformation framework that you can apply either in the beginning of your safe implementation or if you already are in flight. And so your inspect and adapts actually become a very structured process using this, that one, you have business outcomes, two, you have agile outcomes, and even down to an agile capability that will help you figure out in a validated learning, right, and inspect and adapt, where you are today and where you need to go in the next program increment as an ART. Great way to create that. It makes it a lot easier for your, as an agile release trained engineer, to design and get ready for the next event. Trust me, you will be happy that you use something like this. I would love to know what kind of challenges that you're having in your Scaled Agile Inspect and Adapt events. So if you can, comment below this video and share with me some of the things that you're experiencing at your organization, because I would love to hear back from you. So your third and final option is using the GC index and taking a cultural snapshot of your Agile release train and the teams within. This is a great way to see if, as a whole, your Agile release train, what type of natural inclinations that the art itself wants to put energy towards. So I'll give you a scenario. What if the majority of the people that are on your Agile release train do not want to actually focus on and put energy into continuous improvement? Guess what? Houston, you have a problem. Now, let's take another scenario where you actually have some teams that have a higher inclination as a whole of some of people that want to focus on continuous improvement. This is something that they have that natural energy and driver to contribute as individuals or holistically as a team. So if you're the RTE and you're designing your inspect and adapt, you might want to consider designing it in a way where you can sprinkle the individuals if you're kind of are having these group activities and getting to that end state of solution that will drive to those business outcomes. So this is a very helpful way to figure out, to get the lay of the land of your Agile release train and each of the teams so you can better design those inspect and adapt events, and as a whole, creating a continuous improvement learning culture within your train. So in the description of this video, I created a quick guide checklist on continuous improvement and experimentation that can help you get started with designing and facilitating your inspect and adapt. So again, check in the description and you'll find that link there below. So that's a wrap, folks. We're at the end of this video. If you liked this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. And of course, share with your friends.